What's happening? Chuck and Tanner here for TNT Tuesday. Bob's handling some customers at the moment, so I'm going to jump in and see if I can't take over. I'm not Bob, so do the best I can. As I said, this is Tanner, another employee. He works in the other shop, manufacturing Linex side. I work over the auto shop Jeep side, and this is his ride. Give us a little bit about it.
So this is a 2001 TJ. I put a rear JK44 with 35 spline axles and shafts, ARB nitro gear and axle shafts, 538 gears. The front's a Curry Rock Jock 44, RCV shafts. It sits at about 2 inches of lift, 37-inch Maxxis Razor MTs, Bavarian beadlocks, and then our full long arm system. It's stretched to a 100-inch wheelbase. I daily drive this. What else? It's got a JK 4-to-1 transfer case in it, and then the whole entire thing, inside and out, is sprayed in Linex. So
tell them a little bit about that, because that's very unique to your Jeep.
Yeah, so the underside and inside are in the bed liner material. The outside is what's called Ultra, so it's a fine build, fine texture material. Super durable, but you don't have the thickness of the bed liner. The other thing is this is in a cement gray is what it's called, so you get a metallic out of it because of the texture.
And with this you can change color, correct?
Yeah, so I can do pretty much any color that we want to do. Okay. I've sprayed Ford Oxford white, I've sprayed a Jeep gray, okay. I've done a color I made myself. This one's actually a Toyota color. And so pretty much any color on the RAL chart you can get.
Nice, heck yeah. What are the custom touches you have to this that are unique to your Jeep, other than the Ruby case in there, because that's pretty unique?
So JK axles, I also have a longer track bar. So with it stretch, our 3-inch stretch in the front, we can move the track bar mount over. That way I have a longer track bar, so the articulation, you don't get so much swing of the axle with the steering. It's got Reed racing knuckles, so the tie rod and the drag link are a little bit higher as well. That way I stay out of the rocks, and it's got PSC hydro assist.
So you're cooler in here, so yeah, assuming you have hydro assist.
Yep, and obviously factor 55
flat link mounted on your Guardian front bumper.
Yep. So every single piece of armor on here is TNT. I always say there's like 4 items that isn't TNT. So the off-road only sway lock, the coil springs, the shocks, and then the PSC. And that's about it. Everything else is TNT.
Complete TNT.
Full armor with the stretch. We consider this one of the Trail Boss builds, because it's everything with the stretch and all that. And so, and I'm still on coil springs as well. So some of the Trail Bosses we do coil overs, but with this being so low at 2 inches of lift, it's only on coils.
Right on. Excellent. And with this Linex, like you said, you can do this in any color. What surfaces can you do in Linex, and what can't we do? Because that's something that I get asked a lot, is what can we Linex?
You can essentially, it depends on the material, but you can Linex almost anything. Okay. There was one of the other franchises, they're gonna spray the sunroof on a car. So we just have to be able to etch the material. I can't spray water, obviously, it doesn't react. But any material, wood, aluminum, steel, almost any type of substrate I can spray.
And is this optimal for anybody with a vehicle, or is this a special application only?
I mean, if you like the texture and all that, it's you can do anything in it. Okay. So any type of vehicle, it really holds up. It's good in the off-road industry because you don't get pinstriping. Yeah. I took a tree branch, ½ inch down the side of this, and there's just a little dent where it hit.
Nice. Campers, we've seen a couple of
campers.
campers.
Yeah, I've sprayed a couple of campers, horse trailers. Megalander is sprayed in a material like this.
What was your Jeep originally? What color?
It was called Silverstone Metallic, so PS5.
Okay.
It was one of the 60th anniversary edition colors.
So it was silver before,
yep.
So you didn't go
yep.
too far off. But you can't change color completely, and that's the nice thing about
this. That's the one thing we do. We treat it as paint. So we do door jambs, we pull windshields. I mean, we do everything, because everything can be a peel point if you don't mask it properly. And so being able to spray the whole thing and encapsulating it is much better to be able to spray.
Right on, man. Well, thanks for the little bit about your Jeep. We have a couple projects going on right now. We're wrapping up the long arm LJ that we were showing you last week. Still wrapping up the LS LJ Safari LJ, if you will. That one's getting closer. Craig is finishing up the interior, so we'll have some updates on that one next week. Hopefully we're blowing it apart and getting that ready for paint, powder coat, and any other coating it's going for. Still plugging away on Rex, though we're a little behind on that one, but we still have it going, and we've got plenty of other stuff coming up. So just want to give you an update, give you a little bit about Tanner's Jeep and what we have going with that. We also do have on-site Line-X, so if you have any Line-X needs, get after us with that as well. Other than that, that's all we have for Tuesday, and we will see you next Tuesday.